My name's Jerry, and I'm CEO of Whale. And we started a company about 5 years ago in 2017. And so what we are doing is actually to bring technology, especially AI and IoT and data technologies, to the consumer brands and retailers. So what we actually think is important to pick up an animal name, because a lot of companies inside China is actually using animal as a company name. So we pick up whale because it's the largest animals in the world and represent the big data. And the other reason is that whale actually using echo to communicate with each other. It should represent the communication between the consumers and the brands. So that's why. So one example is at Starbucks. Actually, we are using cameras to capture the people's behavior inside the store, how they actually go across the store, inside the store. One of the things we do is to collect data from people, how long they sit at the table. We have like long tables and round tables inside the store, right? People actually sit at a shorter time for the long table because usually they sit alone. And for round tables, actually, people are talking to each other. They spend longer time on it. So if there are more people crowded inside the store, and we actually put more long tables or put one more long tables in that store to decrease the crowdedness. The other thing is actually we are monitor the queue inside the store, because people actually are more sensitive in the offline stores. When they are waiting a long time, they will get very frustrated. So if we think about AI in 5 or 8 years ago, and it's not doing a good job, and it's very expensive. But today we can see the computer vision algorithms getting more cheaper, and we can use a very inexpensive, like $100 camera to actually run these AI algorithms. We can see that AI is developing its own skills. They can probably automate the process a retailer actually doing. We have new AI technologies actually are enabling the car selling processes. Today, they are actually selling cars not only offline, but also online on live studios like TikTok and YouTube. So if someone is like swiping and they see a live streamer selling cars, they can type in, hey, I want to look at the Porsche car. Like some salesperson will actually go around with a camera to show off the cars. They are interested, they can leave a number and they go to offline to experience the car. This is a new experience for not only the consumers, but also for the salesperson. So we have technologies to actually train them to be more used to the cameras. We actually have speech to text to record and then convert to the text to understand if they are speak too fast, too slow, what is their tone, if they are described correctly. This is some of the things that we do to improve the daily process of the selling of the car industry. One of the reasons is because retailing has been there for 5,000 years, and it's a very, very old business, and it's traditional as a black hole, a black space. There's no data actually available to understand the people's behavior. If we think about the online, they have a lot of technologies already embedded into the online. If you're selling something online, you have a lot of data and you understand who is actually looking at your products. But for offline part, so if you're buying a cloth, you start from online and you look at the ads and you go offline to experience it, wear it, and probably you will finally purchase this online again. So it's an online, offline integrated experience. That's why we need data from both offline and online at the same time to understand the people's behavior. But if you use data to analyze the traffics, demographics of the neighbors, then you can understand if there will be enough ROI, enough people coming, make the purchase and converting to the revenues. This is the reason that we think it's important to enable those business with the AI and data technology.